Welcome to the latest build that I've dubbed the Sightless one. We're going to get into it real quick and show you guys what this build's all about. It's my first attempt at a heavy build and my first bigger attempt at fiddling with shrines, so we're going to see how this goes. Alright, so right here is the pre-shrine stats that you guys are going to have to get before you use Shrine of Order. This is my first time doing Shrine of Order stuff, and I think this worked well. I did mess up on the build in a couple different areas, but I'll show and introduce what it should look like in a complete form if you didn't mess up at certain parts like I did. Alright, and here's the post-shrine stats. You can modify these to your preferences. This is just what worked best for me and what I felt was the best fit. We're going to go over all the talents and the specific ones that matter more than others in my opinion, and which ones really fit the build and make it as best as it can be. This here is the entire list of talents that I have at the moment. There's still more that I want to shrine to get and all of that, which I will explain in the video as well. But other than that, this is the core of what I've been using for what you'll see later on for demonstrations and stuff. And if you need to see all the talents, just slow down the video and it should have everything there for you. Alright, so let's get into the bread and butter of why I picked what I picked in the case of Gale Shadow. So our first big talent that we have is a World Without Song. All of our wind attacks apply Suffocate. We're only using two, which is Gale Lunge and Astral Wind. But the fact that Astral will apply Suffocate and then we can follow it up with Silencer's Edge allows us to extend the Silence and Suffocate duration. So as well as our Shadow mantras, we're draining their ether, and any quote-unquote mantras they're going to cast, they can't cast anyways because they're suffocated with Silencer's Edge. And then lastly, to kind of top that off, we also have Pressure Detonation, which is block breaking an opponent with a Shadow Mantra, generates a small vacuum that suffocates those hit. So even our Shadow Mantras are going to start to apply Suffocate so we can go into Silencer's Edge. If you don't like the mantras that I've picked, you can pick other ones that are more block breaky and build more into that. And then along with Shadow as well, we did Sightless Still, which means the more person is affected by your Shadow Mantras, the more blind they get, which, you know, plays into the whole Sightless one, makes it harder for you to see. You become a blind motherfucker, and you can just wail on them, which then plays even more into more damage, more free combos, and then we'll get to the best combo. And then the one basic heavy talent that I like is Brutal Momentum. Successfully dodging will give you Hyper Armor in your next swing. Just a good heavy talent to have. So we'll get into a couple of the mantras that I've modified, and then a couple combos, the main combo, and then a montage. Alright, so for those who don't really do heavy, I'm still kind of new to it. You have your basic combos. You can try your M1 feints into Gale Lunge to catch people, Shadow Eruption to kind of start fights, but the bread and butter combo that we have is your Tacet Dropkick and a Crypt Blade crit and a Sightless Beam. Our Tacet Dropkick has an Insignia gem, so your Sightless Beam comes out that much faster, and if people panic, you get to wail on them for it. It's so much fun. Here's a clip showing just the basic combo for it. So quick little interlude. A couple talents that I forgot to get, which I'm still working on, that you definitely should get, is you should get Dark Rift and you should get Charismatic Cast. Those are just good staples for the build, but I haven't needed them just yet, and I'm working towards getting them. Other than that, enjoy. Well, that's the big combo, and I leave it to the rest of you guys to figure out your own ways that you enjoy playing this build. But I'm going to show off some clips, a little montage, if you will, of different chime matches and duels with random players that I came across. Enjoy!
Deixa All my fellas, 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 all my fellas. Let's go. Let's go. Pose for camera. All my fellas. Pose for camera. All my fellas.
ごめん、あまない。俺は今、お前のために怒ってない。誰も憎んじゃいない。今はただただ、この世界が心地いい。天上天下、唯我独尊。代々伝わる送電の術式のメリットは取説があること。デメリットは術式の情報が漏れやすいこと。あんた全員家の人間だろう。無加減呪術のことはよく知ってるわけだ。だがこれは五条家の中でもごく一部の人間しか知らない。順転と反転、それぞれの無限を衝突させることで生成される仮想の質量を押し出す。挙式紫。